Alright, it's AntLionAlpha. And let's go after this Roo. Let's ruin his day. Kangarooing up your life. Alright, so you can try and circle this guy and kill him. It won't work. You'll spend like 6 hours trying to do it and you'll get a few shots on him. Well, actually, that's what I used to do. It didn't take 6 hours. It took like 40 minutes though, which is pretty damn close to 6 hours. And so it's best just to do this, is to circle him and then he'll start coming after you. And he'll go down and what? No, he's supposed to go down. You're supposed to go down. Down, down, way down. Alright, where are you? Okay, now he's down, and he's too stupid to actually jump. So you can just kinda go after him. Bullets right in your face. And there you go. And we get to hear the thud, of course. It's always nice. It's always a nice day. See, there's that objective. It's, ooh, a kangaroo, and ooh, it was delayed, I say. I don't know why. So watch out for these dust. Get away from me! Get away! Please. Right, so here's an orb. And, oh yeah, and the speakers are, like, sandy in this level. It's kinda cool. Or golden, you can call them, maybe, if you're feeling like it. And there's an orb like here. There you go. You can get it with the vulture too, but I'll just do that. And let's paddle. Do some paddles. Do some punches and paddles. Punches and paddles. Saddles? What rhymes with paddles? Rattles? Nothing interesting, really. Okay. So we can do this now. You can't jump right after you land because, like, being slightly in the water will, like, screw up your jump. Okay, so now we just go and get ourselves a bird. That's Chappie. That flappy Chappie. Oh, and did I mention it's happy? It's a happy flappy Chappie. Boom, 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 boom. You don't need to claw me, talon me. You can just, you know, just sit there and take it. I mean, you're a guest in my house. Granted, you were here first and have the property title, but it is my house, I say. Yeah, see? There you go. That's the guest-like thing to do. Oh, I didn't hear the thud. It's way down there now. And there's that delayed objective. So let's go to the bridge. Let's get that troll. Oh, and hey, you can see the water is kind of out of the... You can see, like, where it is under the land. Just like you can on, like, Mario 64 hacks. If the water's up high enough. I guess that means that, like, the water boxes for this game have, like, actual shapes instead of they're just, like, not just squares. They have, like, turns and stuff. Alright, that should be our 13th orb. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to ride the one that was going this way. But not the way I went, like, towards the wall right there. And then we come over here, and now we're gonna do the thing where we stand in place, or fly in place, so we can, like, get as high as we can on that level, and then we can fly to the next one. We don't need to go as high as we can on these ones, just this next one we need to get as high as we can to about where the orb is, and maybe a little higher. There we go. And then we have to make it over to this one, and we'll have to do it twice, because once we get to the teleporter, there's an orb we have to soar to. It's a sorb. Or is it Sorby? Isn't there like a Sobe? Sobe vitamin water? I don't know. What's the like water liquid drink thing called? It's like and it's best to go into like first person for this one. Actually, this could be, that's still considered like third person, because first person we'd be actually seeing in front of. No, Ignaro, stop scratching at the door. I already had to like get interrupted when I was like preparing for this recording, and that made me really mad. I'd go clean the litter box and like interrupted my happiness. But whatever, we'll work with it. But yeah, like, there's first person and third person in video games. Is there a second person point of view? Because I know in, like, literature, second person is like when it's saying, like, you do this, and you said this. But, like, what would the equivalent of you be in a video game, unless it's like the character is playing you or something, which wouldn't work at all. But anyway, we've got a teleporter. This one's kind of small, actually, this teleporter. It's not as small as the one where we were the chip, though. We went in the little palace thing, shrine. So, shifting Sandland now. Oh boy, a tribute to Super Mario 64. Warning! Scanners predict strong winds ahead. Probably those rotten carrots you made me eat. Ha ha. Another flappy thing we gotta get. There's like... Never realized like how overused the vulture is in this. Why is there like black dots on the beginning of the screen in every one of these levels? There's like one of them in the jungle level, and there's like none of them before. And you'll notice there's no music right now, but it's not like the sewer level where there's no music at all. We'll hear music eventually. We just gotta get to the main area. There's 3 orbs in this first area. You'll slowly start to be able to hear music. And we got a little platforming thing, just fun little this whole level has a lot of like pillars and platforming stuff. But it also has a really cool gimmick, which I'll explain when we need to use it. And the camera angle you can't really change here, but it's not too bad. There was something I wanted to say when like things started getting slow, like in the last level when I had to like repeat the pillar flying stuff. Oh yeah, it was a dream. I'd made 2 of those dream logs. I'm probably gonna stop doing those. I mean, it's interesting, it's just I don't have enough dreams anymore. Like, I can't remember enough of my dreams anymore to make it interesting, which is unfortunate, but I can only remember like little bits of my dreams now. I don't know why it started. I used to be like every night I would be able to remember like all of my dreams, and I'd have like 15 minutes worth of material, but now I just don't. But I remember like one thing from my dream. Sorry, move the microphone. Hopefully it wasn't noticeable. I remember like one thing from my dream last night. I don't remember. I think we were like me and my friends or like classmates were watching something like on like a stadium, and like I knew like all my friends. Well, no, there was a friend I didn't know, but there's like a girl I didn't know, and she was sitting next to me. she wasn't really saying anything. I kind of like looked at her, like thought maybe something was up with her. Oh, by the way, if you stand on these, it'll like hint that you have to like do something with the pillar over there, and you step on those and it will do that. So, but like okay, I think that's what we need. I like didn't know what to say to her, so I just kind of didn't. And then like after like there was like a halftime to the thing, I think. So like everyone sat back down, and oh, here's the gimmick of this level. You'll notice that or maybe you couldn't notice, but sorry, I'm interrupting the dream, but I have to explain this because this is cool. Like you come in here, and there's like a sandstorm thing, and it moves all the sand to different spots, or it just like shifts around the sand, and then you can like do more stuff. It's kind of, this level just reminds me of like Zelda the most, just because it's like a really puzzly level, and I like it. But it's a nice final level. It's not really hard at all, this level, but it's fun to figure out and stuff. And you come over to this one and do the same thing. But anyway, actually first I'll get the trophy, and then I'll like won't be bothered with the rest of the dream. But yeah, this trophy is really kind of weird. You just have to go over to these little dust clouds and stand in them, and that makes the trophy appear. I guess it's kind of weird to figure out. You might not think to do that, but I figured it out. This is one of the trophies. There's like 2 trophies I couldn't figure out on my own. I think maybe it was only the one in the Boracic Park level, but yeah. But anyway, it was like halftime, and all my friends like went to hang out for a while, and then like we went back to sit down, and I was sitting next to the girl again, and then I noticed like she didn't look happy at all, and so she was like starting to cry. And so, like, out of nowhere, I just decided to, like, put my arms around her and give her a hug. And then, like, she hugged me back, and that was the dawn of a friendship, or possibly a relationship. And I had, like, 2 dreams in a row now that I, like, been in a relationship. The last one was where I was in a relationship with a friend who, like, it's one of very few girls that I, like, am good friends with, but wouldn't, like, really consider having a relationship with. And, like, it was weird, because, like, in the dream, she, like, without any sort of warning, she kind of, like, sent me a request on Facebook, like, would you want to be in a relationship with me? And I was like hesitant to accept, and this is the Pogo Kangaroo. It's pretty cool. I forgot that it had a boomerang, and I would do an Australian accent and say something, but I'm self-conscious and I haven't really practiced that at all. You don't need to kill that other one. But yes, like branching off of that dream thing, there's another thing with my dreams. I've had like 5 dreams about this one girl that goes to my school, and it's not even a girl that I necessarily like. Like, it's weird, because I never really thought anything of her at the beginning of the year, and then, like, she started flirting with me, and then, I don't know, it's like, hey, she's alright, and then like, I don't know what it was. It might be because, like, I hugged her and it was kind of awkward, or because I made a joke. That was probably because I made a joke out of her religion, actually. And I kind of regret doing that, because, like, it was kind of tasteless. And I really had no right to do that, but, yeah, and so, like, then she, like, started hating me for, like, the rest of the year, and never really gave me a second thought. And But like I was like whatever. But then like slowly I started to be like trying to rekindle the friendship, and ever since then I've had like 5 dreams that we're friends again, and we're like there's nothing like beyond a friendship with us. It's just we're friends, and like we are laughing together, and like everything's fine. It's just kind of it's bothering me that like I can't do anything to fix the friendship now. And I don't really have anyone to blame but myself. But yeah, so can I finish this level in this episode? Let's see. Okay, let's not do that. Alright, so we kind of got to do this right here, is drag this thing up here. And I thought I had the fox here. But yeah, this part's kind of slow. I'm 9 minutes in. I think we're like at 16 minutes, and the recording just stopped. The timer stopped at 9 minutes. So I'm gonna stop this. Okay, it's at I don't know what's happening. So bing bang goodbye.